in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza. We're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
They used to call me Sir Sauce back in the day.
I knew you was going to claim
Sir
that.
Sauce a lot. You know.
Will is the sauciest
guy they know. Well, when I used to date your auntie, she said I was saucy.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger. You a saucy cat, man.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
Well, so what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Dark or empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.com.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to the contest as we get set to play two this afternoon on fall break. It's Tuesday as ICC and Hinds getting set to score off in a pair of big-time North Division matchups. Rivalry soccer here on a Tuesday in Fulton. Adam Gore, Raphael Henry, Lee Adams, and Z. Taylor all on hand for today's matchup. Excuse me while I have to send out a tweet about our radio show that starts in the next 5 minutes over on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. As ICC sends this one ahead, deflected away, and it's going to be sent out of bounds. Apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. Had the men's soccer team down there. Wanted to make sure we didn't listen in on any conversations we didn't need to listen in on. As we're back to action now. ICC in white, Hinds in maroon. As take a look at today's Coca-Cola starting lineups here for the Indians. They come in with a record of 3-6, 2-2 in the North. It'll be number 1, Brianna Huckabee. Number 2, Campbell Collette. You've got number 4, Mariah Jones. Number 7, Anna Grace Ward. Number 8 is Kaylee Jackson. Number 10, Kirsty McGregor. Number 15, Allison Moore. Number 17, Jules John. 24, Kayla Young. 25, Bella Mathis. And number 30 will be Anna Kate Tross, who will be in net today for the Indians. Well, partly cloudy is what the forecast is calling for today. No rain in the area. We got plenty of rain last night, so the field, it could be a little slick at times, but I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to be unmanageable for both these teams. Muggy is going to be the key word for today's weather, though. So the Indians with it. As we said, they're in white, trimmed in blue. They got the blue shorts on. And Hinds, they're in their full maroon, trimmed in white. Is that one taken away? As that is going to be Herner with it. She's going to leave it back. ICC comes back and gets it, though. As that's Jackson to clean things up. Leaves it to McGregor. There's a bump. Good no call. And Hinds will recover. Hinds, they come in with a record of 2-5-2. They're 0-3-1 overall. Holmes leading the North at a 3-0-1. That one tie coming to Hinds, so Hinds get a little bit of momentum later in part of the season. Northwest is second in the North at 3-1. ICC is 2-2. East Central is 1-3, and of course, as we've already mentioned, 0-3-1. Is Hinds. So this is a big matchup today for Hinds and ICC. For Hinds to try to get back in the chase for the playoffs, and for ICC to stay in the chase for that number 3 spot where they currently sit right now. They do still have matches with East Central. That'll be on the 15th at East Central. They still play Hinds and Northwest as well. So ICC controls their own destiny, but it got a pretty tough road to go with the nationally ranked East Central, nationally ranked Holmes, and nationally ranked Northwest to finish up division play before rounding out the season against Southwest Tennessee. Hinds sends this one ahead as the sun starts to come out here in Fulton. And I'll just tell you this is going to make that field even more miserable right now, especially after the rain last night, as the Air Force Base doing their testing today, as that one flew over the back part of the field there, if you just heard it fly by. So ICC with it. Now squeezes this one up. Hinds will step in front of it. This one being batted around, and McGregor will eventually come find it. That one goes out of bounds, and it would go back to the Indians. Two Indians kind of bump into each other going for the loose ball that time. Hinds was able to take advantage. It goes out of bounds, and the ball will go back to ICC. Well, busy week this week once again in sports. As we said, fall break was yesterday and today. As that ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Hinds. We've got football on Thursday as Holmes will come to town. This one bouncing around. ICC trying to let it settle as McGregor. McGregor wants to fire off the backside. Now it goes across the middle, and Hinds clears it out. McGregor turns around but couldn't find the back of the net. Nice job by Kirsty just to keep that one alive. She had a couple of shots at it a couple of times, and it was almost like a couple of teammates just thought the ball was cleared out when she found it at her feet there, so she'll have a corner opportunity coming up. Give you that schedule of events coming up this week at ICC, being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Here in a moment, as this corner kicks in on its way, it's going to be deflected and it's going to go out of bounds. Didn't get a lot of height on it that time. That's what the Indians were looking for there. So nothing on Wednesday. As we've mentioned, we got football against Holmes on Thursday. Friday, tennis is in action. Volleyball is in action at the Wallace State Fall Bash. Soccer is at East Central. Saturday, volleyball back in action, still there in Huntsville, Alabama. Nothing on Sunday. So a strong finish of the week as starting to get closer to the end of October. Basketball will start in November. And of course, the playoffs for soccer starting there that last week of October, also for volleyball as well. Now here comes Hinds, pushing it up the field. Nice attack here on the left side. This is Manning with it, having to let it settle in the corner, finally chasing it down. ICC recovers nicely defensively, and that one's going to be bounced off the official that time as Mathis put a foot into it. And a stop, and it will be just a restart here after the official just couldn't quite get out of the way, and Mathis quickly reverses the pitch. This one squeezed ahead. Now ICC trying to push it forward. Nobody there. A couple of Indians bouncing off each other. Now wanting to squeeze that one forward. Now here come the Indians on the attack. Going to try to go left side. Nothing there. Great recovery by Hinds. Shot is up, but a save. Nicely done that time. Getting back and finally finding that one. Hinds was able to get the save. Keeps us scoreless here. Right around the 36.5 mark here in the first half. ICC trying to rebound after a 1-0 loss in overtime to Southwest. Was on Saturday. This one's sent ahead here, and this is a good opportunity for the Indians. No, it's just going to go out of bounds. Well, a good idea, just couldn't quite keep that one in bounds as the ball took an unfortunate hop to the left for the Indians, and now Hinds will throw it in on the far side of the pitch. This one's still being fought for, and ICC steps in the way of it, going to clear it back and reset the attack here. Goes to the middle. This is, I believe, Mathis with it. Now trying to swing it out wide. Good send by Mathis. As this is Jackson. Going to let it settle here on the near side. Jackson trying to dribble forward. Now squeezes it ahead and then just taken away by Hinds. Great touch that time by Mathis. Just Hinds did a great job recovering defensively. Now here comes Hinds trying to counter on the other end. Collision. And then a whistle. They're actually going to call that on ICC. Interesting. ICC was trying to wrestle the ball free. The girl from Hinds kind of wrapped her up. So I guess they're going to say the initial contact is what was going to cause the wrap up there. So this is Giles sending this one ahead, but it's going to be wide left. And we remain scoreless. So it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. They're simply going to send this one to the side.
I want the ball at your feet. We're playing through you. Change it.
This is Moore just weaving her way through traffic now. Sends it back to the middle of the field. ICC wanting to send this one ahead. Does so by flip-flopping the sides of the pitch. Sends this one ahead to Huckabee. Huckabee trying to chase it down on the far side, but couldn't get to it in time as it's sent out of bounds by Hubbard of Hinds. So both teams have had a chance to get out and get in the run, but defense has been solid in transition for both squads. So they're going to request another ball. So we're going to get one sent into play now. So ICC will have the throw in on the far side of the pitch. Now this one's sent over the top. Jackson's going to come crashing in, but a smart play by the keeper. That's going to be Hogan to come in and take that one away, but then here comes ICC. Going to send it across the middle, lets it settle, going to try to strike. Oh, just wide. Are they going to call it a corner opportunity? Yes, it will be a corner kick coming up here for the Indians. Well, ICC had the opportunity there. It was all started by Collette, who was able to make the heads-up play to come across, step in front of the, I won't call it a lazy pass, one of those passes where she just didn't necessarily make sure nobody from ICC was around. She was able to step in front of it, give her team a chance. And now this will be McGregor to send this one. Much better send this time, going for the back post, trying to find the header. Wasn't there. ICC is going to try to chase it out, but Hinds is there. They let it settle, and now they're going to try to push it up the pitch. But ICC forces the error. Going to clear it back to midfield now and reset. Looking to try to go backside here to Jackson. Good job by Jackson just finding the handle on the ball that time, but unfortunately ran out of real estate as it goes out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Hinds. So it'll be a throw in here. This will be number 18, Sundin, to throw it in. And that one's going to go out of bounds. And ICC tries to quickly get it in and threw it right into the sun. Really couldn't see that time as Hinds just clears it out. It was intended for Huckabee, and as soon as Huckabee looked up, she was staring right into the sun. So a tough break there for the Indians. Now here comes the Eagles on the other end. This is Wood with it. It's going to leave it back across the middle now. That's going to be Peacock. Gives it back to Wood. Wood quickly across the middle. Hinds trying to find something going here. And ICC tries to clear it out. Deflected off the leg of number 10, Heron. So now ICC will have the throw in. Still no score. Really only one shot on frame, and that was by the Indians. This one's in ahead, but more of a frustration style kick versus a kick to try to make a play happen that time as it went out of bounds, and Hinds will have the throw in. kicked around now. Hinds will eventually let it settle at their feet. ICC poked it away, and they'll get it. Nice job there by the Indians. Now try to squeeze it ahead. Nobody there, and Hinds will get it back. Well, anything you can do, I can do better going on right now at midfield. Now the Eagles with it. It was Giles who had it. Leaves it out wide now to Heron. Now going to try to send this one, and it's going to be an easy scoop and save that time. So each team with a one shot on goal so far here in the first half. Just no points to show for it as we're inside 29 minutes to play now until halftime. Now going to send this one ahead. A golden opportunity here for the Indians if you can get to it. Keeper's going to try to come out and makes a great play. Hogan with some great hustle that time. She was about a half a step away of not being there in time. It would have turned into what should have been an easy goal for Ward if she doesn't get to it. Well, we did see a couple of goals for Southwest with nobody in net, and they couldn't find a way to stick it home there, but a great hustle play by Hogan. One of those you're going to look back on if you're a Hinds fan thinking, well, could very easily be a 1-0 score right now as McGregor puts a foot in that one too tall, out of bounds, and the ball will go back now to the Eagles. So a goal kick will be coming his way here. Instead, they're just going to go short with it. ICC is going to collapse in a hurry. Hinds being patient. ICC putting a lot of pressure on the far side of the pitch. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. Now leaves this one across the middle. Nobody there. Hinds will get it now. Giles with it. Sends this one ahead. Midfield. Mathis steps in front of it. Sends it forward, but Giles is there again. Now here come the Eagles on the attack. A nice little game of to and fro there between Manning and Giles. Manning has it now at her feet here on the left side of the pitch. Crosses it over the middle, looks backside. Number 10 thought about it for a second, but great job closing in a hurry there was Mathis. Heron just trying to get the ideal shot versus the quick strike that time, and Mathis was able to jump in front of that one and send it out of bounds eventually off the Indians, and Hinds will reset. Now here come the Eagles on the attack. Heron with it. Now wants to go over the middle. Take it away by the Indians. Good idea, but a great defensive effort that time, anticipating that play by the Indians, as I believe that was Kayla Young on the backside taking away that cross opportunity. And this one's going to be popped up and out of bounds. It'll go back to the Eagles. So call's going to go against the Indians there. Hinds will have it, still scoreless. Coming up on 25.5 to play in the first half. Remind you to stay tuned at halftime. We'll have the Little Caesars halftime report, some Sonic scoring updates, and also take a look back at the performance from the ICC All-American Band. That one sent that time. Don't know that any of her teammates were ready to go with her as they kind of broke late on the ball. 50-50 ball down the pitch, and it's still loose, and ICC heads that one forward. Hinds should be able to collect this one. They will send it back to the keeper. Finally clear this one out. Manning tries to get to it. Great job there on the part of Collette to clear it out. Sends it ahead, but Hinds was right there again. Now here come the Eagles. ICC pokes that one away quickly. Back on the attack now, but a great job there by Giles to break that one up. ICC was able to recover, though, sends it over the middle. And guess who again? That's Giles who jumps in front of that one, sends it back, and Mathis is there. Tried to send this one to the backside. Ball's broken up. It's going to be a chase for it. Now I think Hinds is going to be able to get to that one quick enough, and does, and bounces it off the leg of the ICC player. And looks like we might have some cramping issues on the far side of the pitch here for ICC, and that's going to be something we have to keep an eye on today. And I know it's fall. We're, 3 weeks into fall, 4 weeks into fall, and typical fall weather here in Mississippi is still in the 80s. Occasionally creeps up towards the 90s. And that is going to be the case. We do have a player getting stretched out on the far side of the pitch for cramping. Back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as it was Jackson who was slow to get up that time, as we said, due to cramping. But she's getting stretched out and able to come to the sidelines on her own power. Referee letting both teams take a little bit of an extended break here on that injury to get us some water in them. As I said, if you've never been to the pitch here on campus, it's interesting because on the other side of campus, there's almost a constant breeze. Every once in a while, you'll feel a breeze here, but around the field, it's surrounded by trees, almost, if you will, kind of a there's just one little section, and you're kind of looking at it right now that you can see the baseball and the football field on that doesn't have trees lined around it. So it's almost in a bowl, if you will. It doesn't allow a lot of circulation of air, especially ground level. Now, if you're up where we are in the ICC Alumni Affairs and Foundation broadcast booth, we do have kind of a bit of breeze every once in a while up here, but nothing that's just one of those that you're like, a good breeze. So, yeah, so when you're on that field, especially on a day like today, with the sun baking down on you after a night where it just rained probably about 4 or 5 hours last night, it's miserable, is what I'm trying to say. And so it'll be ICC ball here right below us. Collette is set to throw this one in, does so, as that was number 21, Madison Martin, who is coming to the contest along with Izzy Boyd. And they're just going to send that one out wide. So another great opportunity there for ICC to break open this scoreless contest, but another outstanding job by Hogan. Anna Hogan. I do apologize if I'm saying these names wrong. We didn't get a pronunciation guide for Hinds, but keeper today has been outstanding so far. This ball being bounced around and still bouncing around, and I believe we're going to call a handball in that situation. Or no, they're actually going to call a pushing foul on Hinds. So ICC will have a great opportunity here with this penalty opportunity. So we'll send it across, or actually send it back. Now shoots it across, and oh no. Another great save by Hogan. Let's go back and look at that all together there. Is try to go with a strong strike and a good quick strike. It was partially deflected by Derek for Hinds, but then cleaned up nicely by Hogan. Tell you what, ICC has had 3 golden opportunities to be up 1-0. Just haven't been able to cash in on any of those right now. So now Hinds, they're trying to flip the field in a hurry here, as this is going to be Hodges quickly down the pitch. She's going to strike with her left foot. It's going to be deflected by Young and kept in bounds that time. And so Hinds tried to catch ICC in transition, but did a great job of falling back defensively. This ball sent up the pitch, still loose, and Giles will let it settle at her feet. She has been very active for Hinds here in the first half. Called her name a good bit there in that midfield position. Now this one for ICC, sent ahead, but going to be taken away there by Ivy, and Ivy's going to send it back to Hogan. It's going to go out of bounds at midfield, and ICC will have the throw in. Substitution getting set to come in here. This is going to be number 14. Milkinos. I'm messing that name up. I do apologize. Milkinos in for ICC. She's wearing number 14. Not been a lot of substitutions so far in this match. Of course, ICC without Morgan Mitchell, who is missing her second and final game due to a red card. And now ICC with it sends it over, looking for the backside, and good idea, just nobody crashing there. Had to make sure they stayed on side. And so easily cleaned up that time by the Eagles. Hogan sends this one down the pitch. And Hinds will eventually control it at midfield.
Stop running, Kristen. Give her an angle. Coleman, you keep going.
Giles has it now, sends it across the way. ICC stepped in front of it. Loose ball on the pitch, and eventually will be settled and taken over here by ICC. This is Boyd, who tried to squeeze it ahead, but then taken right back by Hubbard of Hinds. So again, anything you can do, I can do better in that exchange, as Hinds eventually gets the ball right back where they had it just a few kicks ago. Now they're going to send this one out wide. Hinds trying to see if they can get something going here. Thought about squeezing that one ahead, but just had it deflected out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick coming up here for Hinds, the first opportunity of a corner kick here for the Eagles. So this looks like this is going to be number 9, Giles, that will get set to send this one from the far side of the pitch. She sends this one, has a little bit of sideways spin to it, knifes his way through a couple of defenders. ICC clears it out. Ball will now be taken right back by the Eagles. Since this one far side, it's going to go out of bounds, and ICC will get it right back. 17:40 to go in the contest here. Substitution coming into the match here. This is Sarah Grace Moore coming in for ICC. This substitution is being brought to you by Samstown Market and Manatee. Got some of the best meats, fresh produce, and very unique selection of specialty items out there. Sam, proud sponsor of ICC and ICC Athletics. So I'll tell you folks, when I have a weekend off and it's football season, the American version of football, not the international version of football, if I'm not making my way up to South Bend, I'm usually making my way to Manatee to get something to put on the grill on the weekends from Samstown Market there in Manatee. This ball's going to be sent out wide, and it's going to eventually work its way out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Indians. No score with 16:35 to play here in the first half. That ball taken away now, trying to squeeze it ahead. Good idea. Was looking for Huckabee, just a little bit too strong on the touch. And I'll tell you what, Hogan has reacted to the ball extremely well, especially when it comes to making those quick decisions of coming out of the net to take away any scoring opportunities for the Indians. And that was another one of them right there. And ICC sends that one ahead. It goes out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Hinds. Remind you, it is a doubleheader this afternoon here in Fulton. Men's game be coming your way next. Indians thought about pushing it forward, didn't have anything. Now it's just going to simply reset through the back line, now up to the middle. Moore tries to squeeze it out wide, and it's loose on the pitch, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it will stay with the Indians. Substitution coming into the match here for ICC. Indians start to get a few more substitutions in here as we approach toward midway mark. Or excuse me, actually well beyond the midway mark. 15 minutes left as Chloe Walker will check into the contest. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Brother Chris Burrows and all the kids out there at the ICC BSU doing a great job. One of the oldest organizations on campus at ICC. That's the ICC BSU. Follow them on Twitter, ironically enough, at ICC BSU. This ball's going to be cleared all the way back into the backfield. ICC will give chase. Still no score. Clouds building up a little bit more, but no rain in the forecast. I know some of the players right now would love for a cloud or two just to come in and settle over the field to give them a little bit of a shade. This one set ahead. Just took an unfortunate skip away from Walker's foot, and it will be controlled now by the Eagles, and that's going to be a handball. So ICC will put it in play now. Inside 14 minutes to go in the first half. Still no score. Kyle sends this one out wide, but just a little bit too wide for Manning to catch up with. It'll be a throw in here for ICC. Kara was to throw that one in, scramble for it at midfield. Sent out of bounds, and it should stay with ICC, and it does. So Kara will throw it in again. ICC has it as this is Ward. Drops it over the middle. Martin now wants to reverse the pitch. Nice job by ICC doing so. Sends it back across the middle. Looking for Walker that time, but Hinds did a good job of collapsing in on the inside, not giving ICC anything easy, and forces the turnover. And then they just give it right back as that one sent ahead that time. It was looking for Coleman. Coleman, I don't know that was ready for it. When she turned around, the ball was on top of her and eventually goes out of bounds. So now ICC looking to get back on the attack here. No score. Inside 12 minutes to play. Indians trying to fight their way forward. They do so. Squeezes this one ahead. Opportunity here. No, they're going to say she was offsides. Only by a step that time. Good idea there as they were trying to find Ward. Ward tried to check up just enough, and unfortunately just a step too soon before that one was sent. And the Eagles dodge a big-time bullet there. So Hinds puts it back in play. There is a player working on her shoe out there on the field right now, trying to tape it up a little bit. As play continues. Ball on the far side of the pitch. Hinds will have it. Heron leaves it back. Now here comes the Eagles on the attack here. Oh, nice crossover that time on the part of Heron. That 50-50 ball taken away right there. Now Hinds with it, trying to squeeze it ahead. Good idea, but a nice job being in the right spot at the right time on that back line by ICC to break it up. This one's sent out wide now. Kiera with it. Deflected away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. Substitutions coming in for both teams here. This is going to be number 11, Copeland, coming in for ICC. Johns will be coming back into the contest. It's like Cook and Sundin. Cook entering for the first time today. Sundin re-entering the contest. So this one's going to be sent out wide. The Eagles trying to force this one forward. They get it just before it goes out of bounds. ICC, a lot of pressure on the far side of the pitch. Jones does a great job of taking that one away, gets it over to Young, and then it's eventually going to be sent out of bounds and last touched by the Eagles. This ball being fought for. And ICC eventually comes away with it. Sends it ahead, then Hinds is right there. Eagles being solid on that back line today as ICC's tried to slip it over the top of them a couple of times. Haven't been able to. And now here come the Indians. Boyd has it, sends this one ahead now. Foot race as this is going to be Copeland chasing it down on the right side. Copeland on a square, looking to go back post, deflected away. And still a mad scramble for it. Left-footed strike and just couldn't quite get turned around on that one. I like the aggressiveness. I like the hustle that time on the part of Copeland, and also Walker trying to come back in. A little too aggressive, though. I believe they whistled Walker with a foul. And with a little bit of a push trying to get to that ball, and Hinds will have it, though. Well, eventually one of those is going to go your way. If you just keep going for it, something's got to eventually give. And ICC has been close a couple of times here in the first half. Just hasn't been able to cash in on any of those. And so it'll be a throw in here for the Eagles. This ball sent across the middle. Hinds and ICC battling for it. Eventually clears it back out. That's going to be Peacock with it. The ball will eventually find its way back to Peacock. She sends it to midfield. Had to quickly get that one up before ICC got to it. So kind of a game of pinball right now as Copeland sends it ahead. But then there's Hinds once again, that back line playing solid, getting it back to midfield. And the ball will eventually go out of bounds after that mad scramble. And I tell you what, this next 6.5 minutes, just judging by the ladies on the pitch right now, cannot go by fast enough. As we talked about, just a hot, humid day here in Fulton. Beautiful day if you're watching, not ideal if you're playing, as we said. It rained last night, so that field is just steaming right now. So, kind of a gut check time for this final 6 minutes of the first half. Which team can dig deep, maybe taking advantage of a mistake by the other team. ICC is just going to send it back to the keeper now, sends this one forward. This one bouncing around back and forth. Can't really say one team has the advantage over the other when it comes to field position or time of possession. It's been about even, and that's reflective in the score right now, 0-0. Indians send it forward. Kiera with it now, sends it ahead to Boyd. Tried to send that one a hand, and that's going to be a handball. Might have been a fortunate handball call that time because ICC did have Jewel Johns breaking free on that backside, and that looks like where they were trying to go with the ball. Not saying that would have resulted in a goal, but it was an ideal situation there for the Indians. Now they're going to send this one ahead. Hogan comes out, has the play on the ball, then drops it. Wisely falls back on top of it. As her quick and smart decisions continue to shine here in the first half. So Hogan puts a foot into this one. And this one's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Indians. Now Hinds trying to get it over quickly before ICC gets back defensively, but Kiera does a great job of coming up, taking that one away, and then it's kind of a mental mistake on the part of Boyd, but ICC, great job by Boyd hustling to get it back for the Indians. That kick's going to go out of bounds, and it will stay with ICC. Ball bouncing around, finally settling, but ICC takes it right back from Hinds. Get it back at midfield. Squeezes this one ahead, but they're going to say ICC, unfortunately, was offside again. Second time the Indians have been hit with that when they've had a scoring opportunity. Just got to get those little timing routes down, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They've been just about a step and a half too soon on releasing before the ball is sent ahead. Now here comes Hinds in the middle of the pitch. ICC recovers nicely, forces them to go backwards and retreat on the attack. Now they go out right side, trying to go over the middle. Ball broken up. Bouncing around, still loose on the pitch. Far side, Jones gives chase and is going to send that one ahead. Great job by Jones. Had the wherewithal to recognize that she didn't have to send that one out of bounds. Send it ahead to her teammate, but then a bad touch that time moving forward by ICC gives the ball back to the Eagles. There's Copeland coming up to get the ball. Tried to reverse the pitch and sent that one well out of bounds. as we're now inside 2 minutes. Now this one's sitting across the middle. Now this one's sent back to midfield. ICC with it. Chase it. And there'll be a foul. I believe this one's going to go against the Indians, so it'll be Hinds' ball. Coming up on a minute to play here in the first half. Still no score between ICC and Hinds. Remind you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show. This ball sent down the pitch and just a little bit too tall for everyone. AK will come out, scoop that one up without an issue, and we'll hold on to it now inside 45 seconds to play until we head to halftime as this one's sent down the pitch. Boyd will shield it off now, sends it ahead. Trying to find Copeland, but a great job that time again by number 32, Derek, who has been money on that back line today for Hinds to take that one away. 20 seconds, Copeland had it. Kara with it now. And it's going to go out of bounds, and that will more than likely wrap up the first half of play here. Plenty of talking points for the coaches as they head into halftime, as there's no score between ICC and the Eagles of Hinds. We're going to take a break, and when we come back with Little Caesars halftime show, we'll have a performance from the ICC All-American Band coming your way. No score here in Fulton. Back with more right after this.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife, bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars, the new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Hogan, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best story here.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong!
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRA PIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
Are they dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes. We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars, the new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Itawamba Community College is proud to present to you the 2019 ICC All-American Marching Band. We are thrilled to perform for you this year's program, The Evolution of Gaming, featuring music from some of the most popular video games of our time. We open our program this evening with the music from the 1980 Atari game, Space Invaders. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the ICC All-American Marching Band. And now, the 91 Sega game, Sonic the Hedgehog, featuring Parasia Dunlap. Program continues with the music from the 1992 video game, Mortal Kombat, featuring our percussion. Next, we bring you the music from the 2001 video game, Halo, featuring our low brass. We close our program this evening with the 2003 video game, Call of Duty, featuring Jeremiah Eckridge. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 ICC All-American Marching Band!
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong.
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code Extra Pizza at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars do crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
They used to call me Sir Sauce back in the day.
I knew you was gonna claim
Sir
that.
Sauce a lot.
You know.
Will is the sauciest.
Sauciest guy they know. Well, when I used to date your auntie, she said I was saucy.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger. You a saucy cat, man.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
So what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife, bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.com.
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong.
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code extra pizza at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get set to start the second half of play here from Fulton. Still no score between ICC and Hinds. Another big-time matchup going on in the division. It's East Central and Northwest scoring off and women's action. So that'll be something that we try to keep an eye on throughout the afternoon as well, because that could swing things big time, pending the outcome of this game. As right now it's halftime, and East Central is that one off the side of the net. But East Central leading 1-0 over Northwest. That's at halftime there between East Central and Northwest. So standings in the North look like this. Holmes, they're in charge at 3-0-1. Northwest is at 3-1. ICC is at 2-2. So that's where you see where the big-time matchup today is between these two schools. East Central is at 1-3, and Hinds is at 0-3. So if ICC could find a way to win this one today, that would help them be in a tie for Northwest, as they'll take on Northwest on the 22nd of October. Now, if East Central wins and Hinds finds a way, if East Central loses and Hinds finds a way, that'll get them right back in the chase for a spot in that playoff. So a lot of soccer going on and a big-time play there. Go back and look at that one. It was a heck of a shot. Great reaction there by Tross. And this will be a corner attempt coming up here for the Eagles. So both teams come out aggressive to start the second half here. AK fearless that time as she was jumping towards that post. Climbed the ladder and kept that one out of the back of the net. So a corner kick coming up here. I believe this is going to be Giles that will step into this kick, and that will be the case. This one bouncing around. And now a hard landing out there on the pitch. And now here come the Indians on the attack on the other end. Hinds will step in front of that one and take it away. That's pretty much if you were looking at it, a football field, 20-20 is where a lot of the first half was played. The Indians try to send this one across the middle. Lets it settle. This is Huckabee. Huckabee tries to squeeze it ahead. Nice job that time by Derrick to step in front of it. Huckabee gets it back. Huckabee strikes. And is it going to be deflected out of bounds? And I believe they're going to say it is. Yes, it will be a corner kick coming up here for the Indians. We've talked about Northwest, East Central, ICC, and Hinds. Holmes out. If they're playing today, it's out of division. If not, they got the day off. We've already heard from the SID extraordinaire, VP of everything down there at home, Steve Diffie, who was checking in a little bit earlier today. And so now ICC with their 5th corner kick of the day. That one just kind of knuckleballed its way in. It's going to be cleared back out, and they're going to say ICC ball, so it'll be a throw-in on the far side. So this will be Collette that will get set to throw this one in. Tries to find Huckabee, just a little bit too tall for Huckabee to get to. Hinds clears it out. Now strike from distance and too tall. Well, I like the idea by Allison Moore. She had an open, clean strike to the ball. And we've seen some go in from that distance throughout the years here at ICC. That one just hung up a little bit too much, and we remain scoreless. Diffie said Holmes is off till Friday until they take on Hinds. And then the East Central Northwest game is now tied 1-1, and that's in the 56th minute of that match. Remind you, the men's game will be coming up following this one. We'll take a brief break here on the Red Channel and then get it fired right back up. As this one squeezed ahead, and ICC is going to clear that one out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for the Eagles. I'm starting to get a little bit of a breeze blowing here. Hinds going to reset the attack. Try to dribble towards the middle of the field now. Not a lot of spacing there, making it easy on ICC's defense to kind of cover 2 at 1. But eventually do get it back towards the middle of the pitch. Now they swing it out wide here on the right side. This is Ivy with it, tries to squeeze it ahead. ICC steps in front of it, ball deflected away. Dangerous opportunity there. And a great job by Young to get physical and battle that one out of bounds and allow the defense to reset for ICC. Giles will get set to throw this one in. Trying to find somebody. Hinds not really moving without the ball. Copeland steps in front of that one. And it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. Good job by Copeland. She just got physical, locked out the Hinds player to keep her from being able to get to the ball, and there'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians.
Show up, Bella. Show up, Maddie.
This one's sent ahead. Hinds able to get a foot on it last second. It goes out of bounds, so it will stay with the Indians. This one's sent forward. Opportunity here for the Indians. No! Amazing, great play there on the part of Audrey Ivy, I believe. Came in and cleaned that one up. The Indians, golden opportunity there, taken away by Ivy. 9 times out of 10, you see players just kind of shut down on those type of plays. Ivy had the wherewithal to stay with it. Stepped in front of it and kept that one from crossing the line and keeps us scoreless now. Inside 38 minutes to play. This one's going to be sent out of bounds.
Hey, Joel, all you had to do was an aggressive step. Hey, listen,
So the ball will end up in the drink over there, so they'll have to fish it out. They do so. It'll be ready to throw in now. As Collette will throw this one in. Now the shot deflected. It'll be a corner opportunity coming up here. Well, if you're the Indians, you got to make this one dangerous. They've had upwards of 5 of 6 corner opportunities here. You want to get a good foot in the ball, and that's where it all starts here. You don't want a line drive or a knuckleball in this situation. Just need a good strike and see if you can find it maybe backside to Copeland, who has a little bit of a height advantage against some of the players out there right now for Hinds. McGregor sends this one. Good send. Great play by the keeper to come up and try to make the play on the ball. Mad scramble for it and eventually finds its way out. And just a hard collision as Moore sent to the turf. And that looked painful, but now here comes the opportunity for the Indians. And then Hinds just kind of takes a poke at the ball to break it up for a moment. Referee trying to get him to step off the room they're supposed to step off here for the free kick. McGregor getting set to step into this one. Ball is put into play. Kirsty sends it on its way, and that one at the feet of the defenders. Ball is going to be cleared out. So it'll be a throw in here again for the Indians. The Indians have had the ball on this side of the pitch for quite a while now. Have had some opportunities to put points on the board, just have not been able to cash in. Now this one sent across the middle. Opportunity here, and another great play by Hogan. Was looking for Johns on the backside, just couldn't quite get there thanks to Hogan, who has played well in net today for the Eagles. So the Indians with it, starting to grab a little bit of momentum here. 34-34 to go. As this one's sent ahead, it's alive. McGregor fires, but no. Right at Hogan that time. And Hogan continues to be lights out in net. Ball sent midfield, and Hinds will take it over now. Giles will leave that one up to McKee. McKee surveying the Indian defense, sends it ahead. And that's going to be a foul whistle there on Sundin of Hinds. And now ICC will get it back in play. Mathis tries to squeeze that one out wide, but a good job of being in the way and getting in the right spot at the right time, that time by McKee. Now here comes Hinds. They're trying to flip the field position here. They swing it forward. That one sneaks through a couple of ICC players. Not on frame. Easily scooped up that time by AK. It's one of those that can be sneaky difficult, though. If you can find one to get past a couple of players, sometimes a keeper won't be able to pick it up quick enough and return. As this one's sent ahead here. Here comes ICC now, and they're going to call her offside. Johns was there. Delayed call. But the Indians starting to get a little bit more aggressive, starting to get some of those breaks right there and see if they can eventually get one of those to come through for a timing issues. We've seen ICC 3 or 4 times tonight or this afternoon be called for offsides on some opportunities that could have already opened up this contest, but instead just couldn't quite get those taken care of. Dangerous here as the ball goes long against Young. Young's going to try to let it settle, takes it away. Great job there by number 24, Kayla Young. Like she was about to get beat defensively, was able to come back, and that one's going to be sent out of bounds. It's going to be ICC ball. All Kayla Young there on that possession to keep it with the Indians. Substitutions coming into the match here. This is going to be number 9, Izzy Boyd for ICC. Hodges wearing number 12. And Jimison wearing number 22 for the Eagles. So Young sends that one ahead. Nobody really there for ICC as it was easily handled there by the Eagles. Now this one sent forward. There will be a scramble for it here. Nicely done by Huckabee to let that one settle and gets it now. Wants to leave it out wide. This is going to be Collette with it. She strikes, but directly to the keeper again. Well, the Indians are all over it right now. But Hogan continues to play stellar in net. We're back to live action now. Still no score. 50-50 ball controlled here by the Indians. Sent to midfield. Now they're going to try to send it ahead. This is Huckabee. Huckabee trying to go to work. Squeezes it forward, looking for McGregor. McGregor just couldn't quite get the angle on the ball that time. And the ball's going to be sent out of bounds by Hubbard. It'll be a throw-in here for the Indians. So Collette will get set to throw this one in. Huckabee has it, sends it up tall, and that one breaking away from the goal that time. Unfortunately for ICC, didn't have anybody in the middle crashing. Could have been a scoring opportunity there, but again, Hogan taking care of business. Mathis steps in front of that 50-50 ball, will eventually get it back right in the heart of midfield. Jones wants to go over the top, and going to be a hustle down and just couldn't quite get to it. Good idea, just couldn't quite get it a little bit more towards the goal versus the sideline for Boyd to be able to run underneath it. Coming up on 30 minutes to play now in the second half, still no score. East Central has taken a 2-1 advantage in the 63rd minute against Northwest. Appreciate Steve Diffie keeping us updated on that. The referee had something to say to the Hinds player, and she had something to say back to him, and now they're still kind of, you know, here's the thing, though. I just don't like that by the referee, as there's going to be back corner. Shot is not there. ICC's going to strike. No! Another outstanding job by Hogan. ICC had the opportunity to possibly break open this scoreless contest, but Hogan again, just money in net today for the Eagles. Go back and complete that thought, though. Thanks, Steve Diffie, for keeping us updated on that women's match going on between East Central and Northwest. Now McGregor takes away the loose ball, wants to lead this one ahead. It's going to be a foot race here on the far side. Huckabee trying to get around the corner. She does so. Huckabee strikes, and no, just wide. One of those that the Indians were hoping might have been able to catch that back post. Didn't get it there, and a break for the Eagles. Great job, though, by Huckabee. She found another gear. Got around the corner of the defender, got her on her hip, was able to get a solid strike on the ball. Good idea going away from Hoban. As anything that's been within arm's reach of her today, she's been able to shut down. Just unfortunately just a touch too wide. This one's going to be sent back, and Young will step it right back to AK. Now the Indians with it. ICC is control possession over this last 5 minutes, and now this one, every ICC player was offside that time. Good idea, though, to send it down the pitch. Just unfortunately, ICC didn't check to see where that back line was lined up. It's just one of those rules in soccer, of course. You know, you've got to be inside that back line when the ball is sent. So that means when the ball comes off her foot, you have to be you can release, basically. One of those, I really wish that rule would go away whenever they're around midfield like that, because ICC just necessarily trying to get an advantage there. Is now the Indians with it. They want to squeeze this one forward. McGregor trying to get around the corner. And that one's going to be a nice play, just to nice tackle on it. Nothing dirty on the play, went for the ball. Substitution coming in the match here for both teams. This is going to be number 7, Anna Grace Ward, into the contest. And number 18, Haley Sundin, in here for the Eagles. 26-45 and counting. Still no score. ICC has been the aggressor here in the second half. Both teams had scoring opportunities, I won't say in the first minute and a half of the contest. ICC has had multiple opportunities since then. Hinds has been kind of kept quiet on the offensive attack. Hogan sends this one, and it's going to go wide and out of bounds. I don't know if anybody just saw that on tape, but the guy that was going to get the ball out of the water was holding a baby, turned around to the lady that was behind him and tossed her the baby to go get the ball. I really hope that showed up. I'm marking that one down on my list to go back and find this on the game. That was kind of awesome, actually. It was nothing like just careless or anything. It was just pretty awesome. Now here comes Hinds with the ball. Copeland's going to come up and check the play. Sends it across the middle.
That's all for you. Well done.
Now the ball sent ahead. This is McGregor with it. McGregor wants to leave it out wide. Boyd was there, but just unfortunately took a bad hop off her foot out of bounds, and Hinds will get it back. And then the ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to ICC. This ball bouncing around will head back out of bounds, and ICC will have another throw in. Throws it in. Hinds head butts it out of bounds. Basically, we just worked our way up the field 60 yards with the same 3 plays in a row. Now ICC trying to throw over the top, and again, head butted out that time. And Giles eventually clears it back. Ball bouncing around. Young is there for it. Now sends it ahead looking for Boyd. Boyd trying to chase this one down. Still fighting for it on the far side. The ball comes right back to her. Sends it across the middle. Oh, a great play there by Hubbard to break that one up, because ICC had 2 players set up across the middle. Could have been a dangerous opportunity there, but instead it will force ICC to reset as the ball goes out of bounds. Substitution coming into the match here for ICC. This is going to be Chloe Walker into the contest. This substitution being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. Visit bankofokolona.com. John Harrod and all the great folks out there at the Bank of Okolona, proud to sponsor today's action here on the ICC Sports Network. Diffie texting in said that he saw. Oh, the ball comes free. Oh, man. And Hogan quickly fell right back on top of it. If not, that was a for sure goal there for the Indians. But to go back and clear that thought, Diffie saw the baby toss. Technically, that could be a What a Play Wednesday nominee for next week. Copeland staying with Giles that time, takes it away. Ball is being fought for. Boyd had it. Giles steps back in front of it. Copeland being a nuisance defensively. I like the play from Copeland. Now this one's going to come up top. This is going to be Boyd. Boyd didn't have anything. Sends it back to Jones. Jones wants to push this one forward. And there's going to be pushing and shoving going right there. And they're going to call the foul on Hinds. Pretty surprised they just didn't let that one go because both players were kind of getting after each other. Neither one of them gained an advantage. But the referee did call it on the Eagles. So Copeland will get ready to step into this one. And ICC trying to find a way to win it here. And going to have a little tug of the jersey. And oh, wow, they're going to call that one on ICC. Okay. So the Hinds catching a break there as the player grabbed a handful of jersey. And the referee is going to call it on the Indians. So Giles will get set to put a foot into this one. 21.5 to play. Still no score between ICC and the Eagles of Hinds. Remind you the guys game will be coming your way next, so you want to be sure and stay tuned for that one. This ball being batted around. Now they send it towards the middle of the pitch. ICC clears it back out. Forces the ball back to midfield. There's Boyd with it. Boyd going to try to get to it, but just a step or two behind there. So the ball will go back now to Hinds. Ball's going to be reversed across the pitch. ICC did a good job of blocking Hinds away from it to get the ball back. Mad scramble for it out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians on the far side of the pitch. Now the Eagles with it. Now a strike from deep and just too tall. Strong strike there by number 9, Carly Giles. It's either Giles or Giles. And then that time the ball just rolls up the leg of the ICC player and goes out of bounds. There's 19.5 left to play here. Still a lot of time. One of those that coaches may have to start thinking about getting some subs in for the next 5 to 7 minutes to maybe catch some key players a chance to get their breath and get their feet back underneath them. As we said, this is a pivotal match. And with Northwest and East Central playing today as well, and East Central leading that one 2-1 last we checked. This could be a big day to kind of shape how the North is going to pan out. As this one's sent over the middle. Ball at midfield, and Hinds will clean it back up. That one's going to go out of bounds. It'll go back to ICC. Just under 18.5 to play in this one. And there's a foul on the Indians. There's a little bit of frustration right there for Ward, who felt she was kind of had her jersey pulled on earlier, didn't get the call. That time she get a little aggressive and physical trying to get the ball back, but instead it went out, go back to Hinds. And this is going to be Giles getting set to put a foot into this one. Still no score inside 18 minutes to play. Sent this one ahead, bouncing around, and ICC will clear it out. There's a shot and a save for the Indians. That's one of those, I like the quick decision. Is it going to be a higher percentage shot? No. But as you just saw there, it's going to be a handball, or actually now they're going to call a pushing on Hinds. But you put that quick strike on 9 times out of 10, sometimes the keeper just isn't going to be able to react quick enough. But there, AK did a great job of getting down and keeping that one, finding the back of the net. We're still scoreless. Over the top they go here. This is going to be Collette trying to send it back across the middle, looking for Mathis, and nothing there. Well, Anna Hogan continuing to have stellar minutes in net for the Eagles. And Hinds is going to clear this one back. Not really anyone there. As Jones will give chase. We'll send it over to the keeper. Basically just shifting field position. AK looking for anyone to give it to, and Hinds not giving them anything easy. Did a great job there taking away their outlets. And that's what forced the ball to go to the middle of the field, and just kind of nobody there, and ouch. Hip check there along with a little bit of a slip.
Organize them. Mark up.
So they're going to move the ball back in this situation. Free kick coming up here for the Eagles. Dangerous part of the field to be in right here. A lot of various options. ICC is going to bring in an extra defender in this situation to mark him up pretty well here. And that thought it would be a handball. Nobody really caught it there. The ball sent out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for Hinds. Giles with it now, goes left-footed, and another save. Ball bouncing around. Now sends this one ahead. Hogan's going to have to hurry, and again, another great quick decision by Hogan. She doesn't get out there in a hurry. It's a good 1v1 opportunity for the Indians. Mass substitutions coming in here for ICC. I see Johns, I see Huckabee, I see McGregor, and Moore all checking into the contest here for ICC. Those substitutions being brought to you by Samstown Market in Manatee. Indians clear this one back to the middle to McGregor. McGregor tries to square around, just couldn't quite get square on it enough. That one wide right. So 50-50 ball, sent up the pitch. Sent short, but a lot of maroon over there that time, was able to keep it on their side. Squeezes this one ahead, ball's going to go out of bounds. And it will go right back to the Eagles. So it'll be a throw in here coming in for the Eagles. Still no score. Coming up on 13.5 to play in regulation. Again, not a lot of movement without the ball. A little give and go action there, but a great read on the part of Moore to step in front of that one. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Indians.
Chloe, you need to be central. Bree needs to be wide.
13 minutes to play now, still no score. Big day in the North Division. Could be a lot of shifting in the standings. Only one that isn't really going to shift today is going to be Holmes, as they're not playing today. Northwest, East Central taking on each other. ICC and Hinds. Current North Division standings look like this. Holmes at 3-0-1. Northwest 3-1. ICC 2-2. East Central at 1-3. And Hinds at 0-3. Not going to call it a must win, but a really would help to win match for these two teams right here. Now here come the Eagles. An opportunity here, but a great job there by Kara to send that one out and allow the defense to reset. That was going to be one of the best sets or best opportunities that we've seen for Hinds here in the second half. But Kiera was able to send that one out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in on the far side of the pitch. Cloud starting to cover the pitch right now a little bit. Inside 12 to play. This one's sent ahead. Young pops this one up. And it's going to go out of bounds. Indians trying to encourage them to hurry up and throw this one in. Now they want to send this one over the top, and it's going to go out of bounds. It goes right back to the Eagles. Collette has it, drops it back. Unfortunate hop there, but ICC able to get a foot on it to keep it moving forward. Loose on the pitch, and Chloe was there to clean it up. Now they want to go over the top. Opportunity here for the Indians as they try to squeeze this one ahead. Going to try to let it settle. Now they're going to send it back. Fires, and no. And they're going to be able to get it outside on the wide side. Now they stick it out. Try to squeeze it ahead. Nothing there. Walker looking for it. Couldn't find it. Now going to send it right back out. Shot from distance. Yes, it's in. Indians get the goal. What a wild transition there, folks. Try to go back and look at that one. What looked to be an easy goal, thought it was going to be cleared out for a difficult shot. Went top shelf and found it. And now ICC takes the 1-0 advantage. Hinds tried to quickly get it back in play. The ball's going to go out of bounds. There'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. I believe that was Ward that scored that goal. East Central in the 82nd minute. Once again, thanks to Steve Diffie for those updates. Now here come the Indians. That's going to be offside in that situation. So 1-0 is the score. Now the ball comes loose. McGregor has it. McGregor wants to send this one ahead. Nothing there. Now they send this one out wide. Hinds trying to find the equalizer here. 8.5 minutes to play. Trying to cross the pitch. Eagles able to keep it, go back heel touch, fires, and a save. Excuse me, it was Collette who got the goal from the Indians. So Campbell Collette officially with the goal. Substitution coming in for both teams here. And then just a mental mistake there by Hinds to give the ball back right back to the Indians.
Emma, think defensive with SG.
This ball sent ahead, and high kick going to be called there on the Indians. Inside 7 minutes to play now. ICC 1-0. As that's going to be Emma Logan coming in for the first time today. She's going to send that one back now. Eagles with it. Logan coming in and providing a spark here. As we said, the Indians sending in some fresh legs here defensively down the stretch. The Eagles with it, trying to find a way to square around and strike. Nothing there. Over the middle, now they're going to step into it, and it's in the back of the goal. Big answer there by the Eagles. They find the equalizer. That was a strong strike. And it's now 1-1 with 6:15 left to play. Business picking up here in Fulton. Try to send this one across the way. It's intercepted by the Eagles. Now they send it back. ICC kind of staying around looking that time on a lazy pass. Hinds was able to get it back. Eagles dribbling across the way, trying to find a passing lane or something to shoot on. ICC took it away, forced them to go backwards with it. Now the turnover gives it back to the Indians. They want to swing this one up wide. Getting this one out, this is going to be number 17. That's Johns. Johns leaves it now out wide to Ward. Ward tries to step into it. There's a bump and no foul call, so it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Eagles. 5:23 and counting to go in this one. 1-1 is the score. We do have a final now. East Central wins over Northwest 2-1. So big win there for East Central. They now improve to 2-3. Northwest slips to 3-2. Now this gets even bigger for the Indians now. The Indians do have the head-to-head tiebreaker over East Central. And now even bigger for Hinds to try to stay in the chase for one of those playoff spots to try to come away with the win here. Logan takes that one away now, swings it out wide. Indians trying to see if they can find go-ahead goal here. It's going to go out of bounds. That was Walker, I believe, on the ball that time. 4:15. There'll be a throw in here. I believe this is going to be Huckabee to throw this one in for ICC. 4 minutes to play. 4 minutes. 1-1 is your score. This one cleared out by the Eagles. ICC trying to go back to the far side of the pitch. The Eagles nearly take that one away. Now here come the Indians. Going over the middle. Oh, good idea, but just a great defensive play to step in front of that one at the last second by Hinds. Ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Indians. 3.5 to play now. Or actually, they're going to call a foul on the Indians. Ball sent ahead. Scramble for it. Hinds wins it now at midfield. Logan steps in the way of it. Sends this one ahead. Now here come the Indians. Opportunity here for ICC. 1v1 opportunity here for number 7. This is Ward. Ward strikes. No! Saved. What a play by Hogan to step up in front of that one and take away the opportunity there for the Indians. Oh my, we've seen the praises of Anna Hogan all day, and that might be her biggest play of the day there. Logan with it, sends this one forward. Hogan's going to step into it, and her momentum will take her into the player for ICC. I agree, a good no call that time. .2:15 now left in regulation. 50-50 ball. Still loose on the pitch. It looks like Hinds will let it settle. They do. Giles with it. Tries to squeeze this one to the backside. ICC in the way of it. Breaks it up, and ICC will have it now. Inside 2 minutes to play. Walker with it. Trying to get her loose away from the defender. Does so now. Squeezes this one ahead. No, broken up. Now Walker will skin this one ahead, and they will call offside. Right idea that time as Indians tried to check up on it, but unfortunately for ICC, just couldn't get everyone back before that second pass. This one, Mathis sends it ahead. Indians try to squeeze it forward here. Now send it ahead. That one broken up nicely, and it's going to be a high kick called on the Indians. Good defensive play that time by Audrey Ivy to take away that pass. If not, they've got Huckabee streaking on the backside. And now this one sent forward. Inside a minute to play. Logan with the ball. Squeezes this one forward. Huckabee with it on the far side. Huckabee gets away from the defender. Now steps this one forward. ICC with it, turns, fires, no. Indians wanting a handball call, didn't get it. Hinds kept playing, now the ball is bouncing around. Walker gets it, drops it back. Walker strikes, that one broken up. 27 seconds. Now here come the Eagles. Trying to get a 1v1 opportunity, they didn't get it. Now it's broken up. Young swings it out wide. This is going to be Jones. 15 seconds. Can the Indians find a way to get off a final shot here, or will we be heading to overtime? Jones pokes this one forward, and nobody's going to be there for ICC. And looks like we're going to head to overtime. 1-1 is the score. What a wild finish to the second half there, as that's going to do it. We're going to head to overtime, but before we do that, we're going to take a break. Hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Trav!
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com. Ding dong. Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code extra pizza at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars do crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get set for the first of two possible overtimes here this afternoon. ICC and Hinds in an epic battle. A strong finish to the match is really, it was kind of a stalemate all the way up to the final 8 minutes.
of that match. Indians scored, then about 2.5 minutes later, Hinds answered with the equalizer, and that's where we stand right now. 1-1 is the score. Waiting for Hinds to break up the huddle over here at half during the intermission. Both referees are over there. ICC's been on the field for at least 2 minutes. The coach for Hinds has been talking to some ICC players. And finally the referees are telling them to get on the field. ICC in white, trimmed in blue. Hinds in their maroon, trimmed in white. The sun decided to come right back out. It got cool there for, I say cool there for a second. The clouds moved in to provide a little bit of a shade. Breeze picking up a little bit here. But after those rains last night, I'm telling you folks, if you've never been on this soccer field, it's an oven. So ICC will have it with this First American National Bank kick. Golden Goal will win it. First one to score wins here in overtime. As ball being bounced around right now. Hinds trying to find it. The Indians scrapping for it, and it's going to be a foul there on ICC. Well, East Central, they knocked off Northwest, so they improved to 2-3 overall. Northwest falls to 3-2. ICC can move into a tie with a win, move into a tie for second place, and they could fall into a tie for third place with a loss. Hinds, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive, need to find a way to come away with the win this afternoon. Northwest holds the tiebreaker over ICC. ICC holds the tiebreaker over East Central, but those two teams still are yet to play the second time. ICC will travel to East Central on the 15th, travel to Holmes on the 19th. We'll wrap up division play on the 22nd here against Northwest, and then we'll wrap up the regular season against Southwest Tennessee on the 26th. That'll be a non-division match there. Indians with it, trying to go back out wide, and McGregor upset with herself. Knew that she kind of mishit that one that time as a strong strike sends it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in here for the Eagles. Well, we've welcomed the ICC fans. Also want to say a special hello to those that are tuning in favor of Hinds this afternoon. If you're tuning in now, expecting to see the men's match, well, it'll be coming your way shortly after the conclusion of this one. We'll take a break from the broadcast, get everything reset, and this one's in ahead. Walker had it, left it out wide, and that's got to be a handball. Got to be a handball, and it is. Wasn't anything she did intentionally, just kind of a natural reaction to defend herself from the ball coming at her. And so now, the Indians trying to see if they can cash in here. This is going to be Allison Moore against Anna Hogan, who has been lights out today for the Eagles. The Indians, a chance for a golden goal here in overtime. Referee puts it in play. Here we go. Strikes it. The Indians win it. 2-1. ICC picks up the win. A big win there in North Division play. Indians celebrating there in net. And ICC finds a way to win it. Big time play there. Your final score, 2-1. Let's go look back at the game-winning goal for this one. Indians improve to 3-2 in the North. They move into a tie for second place with Northwest. As that time, the game-winning goal, Allison Moore walks it off, if you will, for the Indians. Your final score, ICC 2, Hinds 1 in overtime. We'll step away from the broadcast and be back in about 15 minutes with the men's game right back here on the ICC Sports Network.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.